Hello and welcome to Wild Woman. My name is Mary and it's been a while since I've made a video for my Wild Woman YouTube channel, but Earth Day is coming up and so I wanted to make a video for Earth Day. The last couple of years I've made an Earth Day video and this year we happen to be in quarantine for the coronavirus, and so this video is going to be about cleaning, various products that you can use for your cleaning. And what I really want to encourage you to do is to discontinue using single-use disposable cleaning products. And so I'm going to give you some ideas today on easy swaps, easy things that you can do to substitute reusable cleaning products substituting reusable products for disposable cleaning products that you may use. The first one is going to be this guy right here and this guy. Swiffer. This is my Swiffer sweeper. And Swiffer, of course, had this great idea that you could just put this like a disposable pad on this little sweeper. You can sweep it around and it'll pick up dust and dog hair and things like that. A simple swap. Instead of using the disposable Swiffer pads, I would encourage you to get a microfiber cloth. And you can just put the microfiber cloth over the sweeper head, tuck it into the little notches on the back as you normally would, and then you can go ahead and sweep and dust your floors with this, and then this just comes off. You can shake this out outside to get some of the loose dust particles out of it, and then I just use these over and over again, wash it in between. And the same thing with the Swiffer duster. This is my Swiffer duster, and I got this little microfiber cleaning thingy, and I can't actually remember where exactly I've had this for so long, but again, this just comes off and then you can throw this in the laundry. So both of those substitutions for the Swiffer products, if you have the Swiffer sweeper or the Swiffer duster, make sure you get some reusable microfiber cloths or dusters that you can launder. So that's an easy swap that most people have these products that you could easily make. The other one is in regards to your cleaning and sanitizing products. So the first one that I'm going to give you is a quick recipe for a cleaning product. And what you want to do is you want to pick up a reusable spray bottle. You can get these really cheaply at the dollar store, but I actually suggest spending a little bit more money for a higher quality one. I've bought some of the cheapy ones before and they break down and they don't really use all that. They don't hold up very well, so I end up throwing them away. So I spend a little bit more money, I think about like $3 for this sprayer. And it's got like a little spot on here where you can write on here what this sprayer is for. And I've got 3 or 4 of these that I use for different products. And that's definitely better than buying again and again and again cleaning products that come in disposable spray bottles. The other thing you can do is, I know a lot of people have been using Clorox wipes, and then the problem with that is that you just use the Clorox wipe once, you throw it away, and then you keep buying and keep buying. And another issue with that is that right now, because of the coronavirus, it's hard to come by disinfecting wipes. So I'm going to urge you to make your own disinfecting wipes. And I just use this reuse a ordinarily disposable container. You could use a glass container. You could use basically any container that will hold liquid and has a lid. And then you can use just reuse cloths. And this is just a piece of an old bed sheet that I cut up into squares. Some of my old dishcloths that I use. You could also recycle a t-shirt by cutting it up and using it as cleaning rags. But what you want to do is you want to take a handful of cleaning rags and put them down into your little container here. And so the recipe is basically the same whether you're going to put it into a spray bottle or whether you're going to use it on your cleaning cloths. I found a recipe on Pinterest that seemed to work pretty well as like a kitchen cleaner, but then to make it a little bit better for sanitizing, I kind of concentrated it down a little bit and put in more rubbing alcohol. Now, I can't tell you scientifically that this is 100% proven to disinfect, because I don't know that. I haven't scientifically tested this, but just kind of using my own sort of visual. But any cleaner that uses alcohol in it, that's going to be your best sanitizer right now. So the first recipe I'll give you, and I'll write the recipe down in the drop down box so you can read that. The recipe that I found on Pinterest says 3 cups of water, 2 tablespoons of dishwashing detergent, 4 tablespoons of alcohol, a half a teaspoon of baking soda, and 20 drops of lemon oil. And all of those ingredients I have right here. I've got water, your Dawn dishwashing liquid, baking soda, rubbing alcohol, the highest concentration of rubbing alcohol that you have on hand. And by the way, I happen to have a couple of bottles of rubbing alcohol on hand. That's something that you can buy right now. Because of the coronavirus, a lot of stores are sold out on rubbing alcohol. So this is a good thing to buy and keep on hand. I had a couple of bottles at the beginning of the quarantine, and I've only really used about a half of this bottle. So if you didn't have some of this on hand before, you may be out of luck, but look for it if you can. And the lemon essential oil drops. So each of these ingredients has a slightly different effect. The dishwashing detergent, if you want a good overall kitchen cleaner, using dishwashing detergent, the Dawn dishwashing detergent is great because it's a great degreaser, and it'll just kind of cut through all the grease and grime in your kitchen and other areas. The rubbing alcohol is going to be your disinfectant factor. This is going to help kill any germs that are out there. The baking soda is basically just, baking soda is an overall good cleaner. I buy big boxes of this when I can. If I can find them at like the warehouse store, I'll buy huge boxes of those and keep that on hand because I use baking soda as a good general all-around cleaner. And then your lemon is going to add a little bit of the disinfecting effect. The acidity in the lemon oil is a disinfectant, and it also just kind of gives it a nice, bright, fresh, lemony scent. So you're going to mix all of those ingredients in a bowl or a glass measuring cup. And this is nice because it's got the measurements right here on the side. So you can just start with your 3 cups of water, add your additional ingredients, and stir that up. I decided to concentrate that a little bit. When I tested out that recipe, it was really soapy and left a little bit of a soapy residue behind. And right now I'm really trying to get more of a disinfecting effect than a degreasing effect. So I cut down the water to 2 cups, and I only put 1 tablespoon of dishwashing liquid, and I put 2/3 of a cup of rubbing alcohol, and you could increase that as well. And it just kind of comes down to, again, the more alcohol you put, the better disinfectant this is going to be. But I'm kind of trying to not use all of my rubbing alcohol in one cleaner recipe. So I've been kind of reducing that as much as I can to make it last as long as possible, because I know I can't get more rubbing alcohol probably for a while. So 2 cups of water, a tablespoon of dishwashing liquid, 2/3 of a cup of the rubbing alcohol, a half a teaspoon of baking soda, and 20 drops of lemon oil is what I use in mine. So what you want to do is put all of those ingredients into a bowl, mix it up, and you want to stir it. That'll help to dissolve the baking soda. And then you can do 2 things with this. You can either pour this into your reusable spray bottle, which I have done, or you can pour this over your tub of cleaning cloths, and you just want to make sure that you get all of those cloths good and saturated. You can put the lid on it and kind of make sure you get all of the liquid saturated through your cloths, and then you can just take those cloths out one at a time, wipe down your surfaces. I use a different cloth for each area of my house, so I use like one in the kitchen, one in the bathroom, one in the living room. And then once you're done with those cloths, you can wring them out and rinse them out a little bit and just wash these in your laundry. And it doesn't, you know, guys, using reusable cleaning cloths really does not add a lot to your laundry load. Honestly, I mean, we're all doing laundry several times probably throughout the week. So you just throw these in with your next load of laundry, and then you can just keep adding your cloths back into your liquid. Once the liquid is used up, just keep making more batches of that. So that's a great recipe, and I've been using that around my house. Again, I can't be 100% sure that it is an absolute disinfecting wipe, but I'm pretty sure that it is getting up most of that and at least killing some of the germs. The other thing that is in short supply right now is the hand sanitizer. If you have some hand sanitizer and you are running out, you can of course reuse the bottle that the hand sanitizer came in. The basic recipe is rubbing alcohol and aloe vera gel. However, I tried to go out and buy some aloe vera gel and I couldn't. I went to 3 different stores and couldn't find it. So the alternative to that is one of these little spray bottles, and this is one of those like little travel size spray bottles that you may purchase. You may have purchased this if you are traveling at any point in time. But it's like a 3-ounce spray bottle, and this is a reusable bottle. And I basically just put rubbing alcohol in here. I put a little bit of, I couldn't find aloe vera gel, but we did find some aloe vera juice, which is just aloe vera in a liquid form. So I filled this about almost all the way to the top with rubbing alcohol, and then I just put a little bit of that aloe vera juice in here, and then you can just spray that right on your hands, and it's rubbing alcohol is going to be your best hand sanitizer. So just use rubbing alcohol in a spray bottle if you have that. So those are my cleaning tips for Earth Day. Everything, reuse, reuse, reuse as many things as you can. Please try to avoid single-use or disposable cleaning products, and substitute out as many things as you can that are single-use for multi-use products, and just launder your cleaning cloths as needed. The other thing that I wanted to talk to you about is washing your hands. I know we're all washing our hands, and the suggestion is to wash your hands for at least 20 seconds. So I did a quick little experiment. I took a pitcher. This is a 2-quart pitcher, and I wish I had a clear pitcher, but I didn't have one. And I just ran the water, counting to myself for 20 seconds. So that's not super scientific because this is going to vary a little bit depending on the rate of flow in your sink. And of course, we're not all using a timer exactly to time ourselves for 20 seconds. We're just kind of counting to 20 or singing a little 20-second song in our head as we wash our hands. But I left the water running for approximately 20 seconds just to see how much water came out. And this is my 4-cup measuring cup. So I'm going to pour this in here and you guys can see how much water is wasted. There's the 4 cups and it's still filling, I don't want to overflow. And there's still probably another cup or 2. So I probably have 5 or 6 cups of water that are being wasted every time you wash your hands for 20 seconds. So my suggestion is that you soap up with the water off. Go ahead and do that 20 seconds worth of scrubbing and then rinse your hands because you don't want all that water going down the drain. It's just a waste of water. So wash your hands for 20 seconds, but make sure you're turning off the water for those 20 seconds while you're scrubbing up, and then rinse. So have a happy Earth Day, everybody. Be conscious, be aware. Make sure you're being conscious and earth-friendly on this Earth Day, and always use reusable cleaning products. Stay away from the disposables. Thanks, guys. Thanks for watching. Hope you give me a like down here. Add any comments or questions that you have in the comment section below. I love to hear from you. Thanks for watching.